Long ago, people lived happily under the rule of a king. People of the kingdom were very happy as they led a very wealthy life with prosperity of wealth and no misfortunes. Once the king decided to go visit places of historical importance and pilgrim centers in distant places. He decided to travel by boat to interact with his people. People from different places were very happy to have a conversation with their king. They were proud that their king had a kind heart. After several weeks of travel, the king returned to the palace. He was quite happy that he had visited many pilgrim centers and noticed his people leading a delightful life. However, he had one regret. He had intolerable pain in his feet. It was his first trip by foot covering a long distance. He complained to his minister that the roads were not comfortable and that they were very stony. He could not tolerate the pain. He said that he was very much worried about the people who had to walk along those roads, as it would be painful for them too. Considering all this, he ordered his servants to cover the roads in the whole country with leather so that the people of his kingdom can walk comfortably. The king minister were amazed to hear his order. It would mean that thousands of cows would have to be slaughtered to get a sufficient quantity of leather, and it would cost a huge amount of money also. Finally, a wise man from the ministry came to the king and said that he had another idea. The king asked what the alternative was. The minister said, instead of covering the roads with leather, why don't you just have a piece of leather cut in an inappropriate shape to cover your feet? The king was very much surprised by his suggestion and commanded the wisdom of the minister. He ordered a pair of leather shoes for himself and requested all his countrymen also to wear shoes. Moral: instead of trying to change the world, we should try to change ourselves.